Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will introduce myself. My name is Atikah. I'm passionate in best education student. I am a member of Ms. Yanti Fitria. I'm from Padang State University. I present this paper. The title is An Analysis of Mathematics Integrated Scientific Literacy Competency of in Self-Teacher in Elementary School. First, background of our paper. Science learning help in self-teacher elementary school to improve thinking skill and development knowledge about the universe created by the Almighty. PISA conduct a survey on scientific and mathematical literacy and found that the scientific and mathematical literacy skill of students in Indonesia hadn't yet reached the standard score set by the OECD internationally. The result of this PISA found that one of the countries that always occupies the lowest rank is Indonesia. Although for the 2019 period, 3 has been an increase, but it's not significant. This is also supported by the result of interview with science lecturers who explained that the instrument used by teachers to measure science learning outcomes didn't fully use the context of the surrounding environment of student daily lives. The assessment carried out is only based on the curriculum and lesson plan that have been made in the various years without any update and sometimes only based on the policy set by the Ministry of Education and Culture regarding effective psychomotor and cognitive assessment. Mathematics integrated science literacy needs to be improved for various reasons. Scientific literacy is one of the most important competency to be mastered by every individual because it can help adapt to global challenges and can increase the competitive of knowledge-based country. Effort to train individuals to have high competitive can be started through education. Education can accommodate the development of scientific literacy equally if every individual has the same opportunity of obtaining the best quality education. Students who are scientifically literate mean that students have knowledge and understand concepts and scientific process needed to make education are able to realize and participate actively in discussion and have a sense of caring and able to make decisions about issues that occur in society and the world globally. The 9-year compulsory education policy is a policy related to the minimum standard of human resource quality. With this government policy, it is hoped that all Indonesian people will have scientific literacy. Next method, the research approach is a quantitative approach with descriptive analysis method. Data collection technique in the form of scientific literacy use test, questionnaire, and interview. The research subjects were 38 in self-teacher in elementary school. The data analysis technique used descriptive statistics with the formula PK equals PS divided S mark multiplied 100%. Information PK equals ability percent, PS equals score accusation, X max equals maximum score. Then we can see table 2. Table 2, percentage of students who answer each question correctly. Indicator 1, make paragraph accurately from data is 48.68%. In solve problem using quantitative skill, include base statistic is 42.15%. In drawing conclusion based on quantitative data is 76.32%. Next, doing inference and prediction is 77.63%. Last then, identify valid scientific opinion is 94.74%. The complete scientific literacy ability of students for each indicator can be seen in Figure 1. In Figure 1, percentage of student answers are correct. In general, from all Figure 1 show that most of the 38 in self-teacher in elementary school tend to have very good scientific literacy competence. But competency 1 is still low, which is less than 50%. Figure 1 shows that the percentage of students correct answer from the highest competency to 3 indicator 5 is 94.74%. Based on the category of scientific literacy ability, showing that the ability to explain scientific phenomena is still low. It can be seen from the two indicators that show very small results. Normally, below 15%, the lowest competency is indicator 2, which is 42.15%, and the second lowest is indicator 2, namely 48.68%. The inability of students to explain scientific phenomena. The inability of students in the ability to explain scientific phenomena show that students haven't been able to solve problems scientific and communicate the result of experiment carried out in writing and make grasps accurately from the data. The inability of the student show that learning science or science in PGSD is still not implemented according to the nature of science. Overall, students have a very good scientific literacy competence. This is shown from the result of the scientific literacy ability test question. Students have been able to work on competency 2 and competency 3, but competency 1 elementary school in self-teacher in elementary school not haven't been able to determine the problem, but can period a scientific explanation. Some of the factors that cause is include elementary school who are not accustomed to completing tests of scientific literacy skills or problem related to science process skill, which are the main part of scientific literacy. So, that scientific literacy skill can be improved properly. Teachers are encouraged to start including and teaching material using various strategies with aspects of scientific literacy, including teaching material, talk experiment that can stimulate high-level thinking and are contextual in nature. Increasing scientific literacy skill can be done through learning that emphasizes problem-solving skill, which can be done that PBS strategies. Scientific literacy is a starting point for students to find themselves ready to face social challenges. Scientific literacy can be used as a benchmark to determine a student's future career, even though the student is involved in science. The statement also confirms that there is no relationship between someone who has scientific literacy in the major he chose, because every student must have scientific literacy skill. However, regardless of whether they pursue science studies in the future, scientific literacy is considered the primary learning outcome of all student education at the age of 15. And then, conclusion, based on the result of research and data analysis obtained from the study, it can be concluded that the result of the analysis indicate that the higher elementary student, teacher, scientific literacy competence is the third competency, namely the indicator of identified valid scientific opinion with a percentage of 94.74%, while the result of the analysis of student scientific literacy competencies that are lower are the competency of the two indicator of solving problems using quantitative skill, include base statistic of 42.15%. The solution that can be offered are the need for learning in colleague using problem-based learning, models, discovery or inquiry, conducting experiment, and learning cycle learning models. Okay, thanks for your attention. Enough. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.